Approximately 90% of breakups in relationships are caused by an imbalance of significance. This significance exists both in family relationships and in online communication, which you just started yesterday. In this video, we will discuss the basis of significance balance, how it is formed, the symptoms of an imbalance, how to manage it, and 3 effective techniques to put yourself in a strong position in relationships. We will also discuss other effective tricks. Let's start with the foundation. Every person has a sense of hunger, and you, as a woman, have it too. Both of you have a desire to occupy it, but if you give too much or even in excess, the woman will feel overwhelmed. It is okay to give and it is necessary, but scarcity is a necessary condition for your strong position and her love for you. It all starts with small actions, seemingly insignificant. We can think of them as building blocks to construct a whole building. So, who initiates contact first? Who takes the initiative more often to meet? Who ends the phone conversation first? Who talks about their feelings more often? Who adjusts their schedule to make it possible to meet? Who posts a photo on social media first? Who suggests going on a date? At this stage, you are shaping the significance balance with your own hands. There is a myth that men cannot approach a woman who is in demand without playing games. However, in reality, it is the in-demand women who have a bigger problem because there are very few men who can organize their identity. Why? Because we all think in patterns and make mistakes. If we talk about a man's appearance, money, and everything related to objective value, it is cool, really cool, and it is a plus. But it is usually compared to having a diploma from a prestigious university. Having a diploma makes it easier for you to get a job or a position and build a career, but it is not a guarantee that you will achieve something. And if there are cases where you don't have a diploma and still succeed, it is not the foundation for managing significance balance. In essence, managing significance balance is managing your own investments, such as emotional resources, finances, and time, which, by the way, is the most valuable. Now I will mention 3 ways in which you can base your behavior model. The first one is what I would call the safe mode, which is 70% to 30%. Naturally, the 30% is your initiative, such as how often you text or compliment her and show care. The woman starts adapting and falling into the love mode. This can be recommended to be changed and started with a 50-50 ratio in the first week, then 60-40 in the second week, and finally 70-30 in the third week. This can also be done in the second format. The second option is for players and adventurers. It works perfectly when you initially overwhelm the significance balance with 70% or even 80%, but with one adjustment. Overwhelming the significance balance does not mean showing neediness or being pushy, as it will not lead to anything good. I mean taking the initiative in a way that makes her happy, such as pulling out a chair, opening the door, saying something nice, or even giving roses. This format means being a gentleman, but after approximately 10-14 days, suddenly switch to a 70-30 ratio. The moment to switch depends on the specific situation, so it is an individual moment that needs to be felt. The effect is overwhelming. The third way can be called closer further. It is a controlled emotional chaos. One day, you can take more initiative, and the next day, you create scarcity. This makes the woman start getting addicted to it. However, this method may seem primitive, but it requires experience and skill because you need to feel the moment when you distance yourself or get closer. I want to give one more recommendation. In the online world, it is often said that you should do this on a weekly basis, but it is better to do it every other day or every 2 days. Special attention should be paid to conflict situations because the significance balance can change rapidly and radically after a conflict. So, if a conflict situation occurs, do not step back. If you take a step towards her, it can lead to a complete inversion of dominance. In conflicts, which should not exist in harmonious and healthy relationships, where you take a strong position, you should use them. When a woman makes a mistake, do not negotiate, discuss, or express grievances. Instead, use it quickly. Let me tell you a story from my life. I met a woman online, and initially, I didn't see any extraordinary interest from her side. We had a 50-50 exchange of initiative, and then we had a phone conversation. She made a disrespectful joke, and I decided to end the conversation by saying that I will make her happy later. After 20 minutes, she messaged me on Messenger, but I didn't respond. After 30 minutes, she messaged again, and then she realized what it could be related to. Many may call it a test, but it was just a coincidence. In the end, she apologized and said she wouldn't do it again. After that, I immediately felt that the power dynamics had changed. As an example from life, it is important to mention the symptoms of a decrease in significance. When these symptoms appear, it is necessary to take urgent measures. These symptoms include a decrease in initiative, lack of care, decreased physical attraction, grumpiness, shifting focus, accusations, negative emotions, and dull eyes. If this happens, you should consider it as an axiom that women cannot voluntarily give up their strong position. So, if a woman leaves you, it most likely means that the significance imbalance started a long time ago, and you didn't notice or explained it with life circumstances. There are only 3 scenarios for a decrease in significance. The first scenario is when significance decreases gradually and linearly, and you didn't notice it or explained it with life circumstances. The second scenario is similar, but it is forced by her developing feelings for someone else. The third scenario is a sudden shift in significance when a woman falls in love with someone else. In most situations, this indicates a weak position from her side. So, if significance is effectively managed, there is a risk of such situations. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. We appreciate your support. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to stay updated with our latest uploads. By subscribing, you'll never miss out on any of our exciting videos. If you've just subscribed, we would love to hear from you. Leave a comment below saying, "I subscribed," and let us know what you liked about the video or what other topics you'd like us to cover in future videos. Thank you for being a part of our community. We look forward to bringing you more great content in the future. Happy watching!